Welcome back to Medrash Umaisa, sharing a story for Parshas Bereishis, the beginning of a new cycle of the Torah reading, and also, unfortunately, for a time of war here in Eretz Yisrael. Years ago, I had an Israeli student, a very wonderful young man named Shai, and he was called up for miluim, for reserve duty, and his unit was sent to Gush Katif, which at that time was in Jewish Israeli hands. And after he came back from reserve duty, he said, I have to show you something. He reached into his pocket and he took out a handful of ball bearings, screws, metal nails. I asked him what that was. He says, here's what happened. He said, I was on guard duty out in Gush Katif, not far from the old hotel that people used to go to. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of bushes, I'm standing guard and suddenly I hear a cell phone ringing repeatedly. I checked my own, it wasn't my cell phone. I called for backup, and the Army engineers came, and they brought out a bomb, which had been attached to a cell phone that was supposed to trigger it. They opened it up, and it was full of these pieces of metal, the ball bearings and screws and nails that were supposed to shoot out when it exploded and injure everybody in the vicinity. They said that you had a miraculous escape. He came to his commanding officer and told him what had happened, and his officer says, I feel that I know why this happened. When I got news that our unit was to be assigned to this area in Gush Katif, Aza, which was known to be dangerous, I went to get a bracha from a Rav in Bnei Brak, Rav Daniel Zer, a tzaddik who has done much in the world of teaching and kiruv rechokim, and asked for a bracha that none of the soldiers in my unit should be harmed. He said, when we get the chance afterwards, we'll have to go back and to thank the Rav. In the Sefer Ber Moshe of the Ozrav Rebbe, I found an amazing Gematria. He says, Bereishis in Gematria comes out to Kol Yisrael Arevim. All of Am Yisrael are responsible for each other, are connected to each other, affect each other. He says, this amazing hint comes to teach us that the foundation of the Torah, being able to do what it's supposed to do in the world, is this idea of arvus in Am Yisrael, is the idea of achdus, of the oneness. Even though Am Yisrael have many different people who do different things, as is often pointed out, no one Jew can do all 613 mitzvahs. Some are for Kohanim, some are for men, some are for women, some are for kings, some are for Levim. But by being connected to each other, we fulfill everything, and we help each other fulfill everything. This is a time where we have to increase and emphasize the sense of achdus, the sense of arvus. If we're coming to the Parsha Bereishis again, to a new beginning, let's begin with the understanding of that beautiful Gematria, Kol Yisrael Arevim. Give brachas to everyone, to all the soldiers, to all those in every place, that they should be safe, that they should be successful. And to add your tefillahs, to add whatever hishtadlis you can do to open your eyes to people around you who may need help. And with that, we'll truly be fulfilling that secret message in the word Bereishis and hopefully bringing everything to its true and happy purpose. Have a wonderful Shabbos.